What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. So, right now, all eyes are on Superman. Everyone is looking up to Superman. And then after Superman, we've got, of course, Peacemaker and then Lanterns, which good luck with Lanterns. We'll see how that works out. And Supergirl. So, Supergirl, assuming it doesn't crash out completely, that was written by Anna Noriega, and she, based on the strength of that movie, which is already, I think, done filming, and they're working on CGI, which means any day now we'll hear that they're doing reshoots. But that's the one that, of course, is supposed to have, don't tell anyone, Brainiac as the main villain that will be teased in Superman because he's chasing Kara, and possibly having Lobo, Jason Momoa, be a bounty hunter working for Brainiac, trying to reclaim her until the inevitable team up. But the point is, Anna Noriega's script was apparently so well that they gave her another script, and that's she's writing the Teen Titans movie. And so I'm sure if you're sane at this point, you're going, how the hell are we already on a Teen Titans movie and a Supergirl movie? We haven't even had a Batman movie. Well, you would be right, because the only thing that we have seen or heard of Batman in the DCU, James Gunn's DCU, has been Creature Commandos, where we've seen him take down Atomic Skull, and seen him one of the visions where he's impaled on a pike along with a bunch of other heroes. So before we even have Batman, we now need to cast, and before we have Flash, we now need to cast the Teen Titans. Before we have Wonder Woman, we need to now cast Donna Troy. So you see the issues here. Either way, we're getting some conflicting reports apparently on who the Robin in Teen Titans is going to be. I think it's going to be a couple of them, but who the main lead. So the main lead, at least as far as I was concerned, was always supposed to be Damian. Damian, of course, Batman's son, with Talia, raised by the with Ra's al Ghul and the League of Assassins. And then when he's like 8 or 9, he comes and lives with Bruce, and there's a whole, he's a little shithead, which is why James Gunn likes him. But the point was, he's supposed to be introduced in Brave and the Bold as Batman's son and the fourth Robin, and then he would go on to either create or resurrect the Teen Titans. So again, confirmation that it is live action Teen Titans movie being worked on at DC Studios by Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow writer Anna Noriega. The tagline, or log line rather, that we heard last was, the Teen Titans are further apart than ever before, indicating they existed, until Damian Wayne recruits Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy, and the new Kid Flash, indicating there's been an older Kid Flash, which I'm assuming is going to be Wally, and which means it's probably be Impulse, to join him in a fight against his own grandfather, Ra's al Ghul, or Ra's al Ghul, depending on how fancy you are. However, we've later heard that the movie will focus on a pre-existing team being revived, which is what I took away from that first log line, with the Kid Flash being Wally West, Robin being Dick Grayson, Aqualad being Garth, and Wonder Girl being Donna Troy. Again, casting all of these before you've casted a Batman or a Wonder Woman or a Flash. Daniel Reitman is the one over here reporting that it will indeed be Bruce Wayne's son, who will also feature in Brave and the Bold alongside the Dark Knight. That will lead the Titans, but that a new Robin has also entered the mix. So Nexus Point News writer Apocalyptic Horseman believes it could actually be the third Robin. You confused yet? Tim Drake, who became the latest boy wonder shortly after Jason Todd's death and went on to take the name of the Red Robin. We're thinking that he could be the one. I mean, he is at least. And of course, the villains being Ra's al Ghul and the League of Assassins. Why Superman and the League and others aren't helping, I'm sure they'll come up with reasons for that, like they always do. Slade Wilson and Bane being a part of a separate movie, which probably will never happen. And don't forget, we also have a dynamic duo movie that is with Dick Grayson and Jason Todd, that is going to be a combination of CG. Here, I have it right here. It's going to be a mix of animation, puppetry, and CG, and will be employed to bring the project to life. Yeah, so it's literally animatronic puppets. So not like controlled like this, but literally controlled like this, and then CG and things like that. And of course, Matt Reeves is apparently working on that one. So before we even have a Batman movie, we've got all the Robins. Before we have Flash, we've got Wally and all the other ones. Before we got Wonder Woman, we've got Donna Troy. they're doing everything but the main characters that they should be doing. But that's the story. So always has been that it was going to be Damian Wayne introduced in Brave and the Bold, and that he would be reviving the Teen Titans to then help him fight Ra's al Ghul and the League of Assassins. So the only new addendum to this would be that Tim Drake is possibly the one doing all this with Damian tagging along. I don't know. They have a very rivalry, obviously, because Damian wants daddy's love and doesn't like the fact that he has other surrogate sons like Tim and Dick and Jason. So let me know what you think about all this. Are you excited for Superman? Do you care about Supergirl? Because Zaslav says that along with the trinity of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, Supergirl is the fourth pillar of DC. And
what the hell is even that?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't agree with that either. But either way, you let me know what you think about all this. Make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And
well, bye.